Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
After upsetting Grove City on Tuesday, the 11th-seeded Dragons want to continue their Cinderella run through the postseason. The number 3 Tigers would like nothing better than to crush that glass slipper and punch their ticket to the semifinals. Third-seeded Fairview takes on number 11 Warren. It's the District 10 Class 4A Boys quarterfinals, and it's next on your Daily Local on the YDL Sports Network. Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here with you again, again from the Joanne Mullen Gymnasium at the Haggerty Family Event Center. Third time this week. We got one more coming up for you tomorrow as well. This time it is District 10 Class 4A quarterfinals as Warren takes on Fairview. We'll get our graphic updated here momentarily for you. And this is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. And you're on the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online, warrentirecenter.com. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. There, we got that updated for you. And the leftovers from the absolute thriller we had on the air last night as Eisenhower escapes with a 67-66 double overtime win over Iroquois in the 3A semifinals. Knights will play in the District 10 championship on Tuesday against Corey. And we are partnering with our friends over at Deej Experience to bring you live video coverage of that one on Tuesday. And partnering with them again, just got confirmation here in the last few minutes. Tomorrow afternoon as the Eisenhower girls open postseason play, 3A quarterfinals against Greenville. Yes, right back here in the Haggerty Family Event Center, scheduled for a 12:30 p.m. start. Again, we're partnering with our friends at Deej to bring you live video coverage of that game tomorrow. But now the focus is on tonight in the District 10 Class 4A boys quarterfinals. Warren came into this tournament as the 11th seed, took on number 6 Grove City down in Meadville on Tuesday. Dragons came away with a 55-43 victory over the Eagles to get here to the quarterfinals tonight. Fairview came into the tournament as the 3rd seed. They drew a bye in that opening round, so they have not played since a week ago, last Friday, when they picked up a 62-43 win at Harbor Creek. Again, that's the last time Fairview took the floor, was a week ago Friday. Tigers come into this game tonight at 16-6 overall. Dragons are 14-8. Warren averaging 60 points a game and giving up 52.4 points a game. Fairview coming into this one averaging 59.7 while allowing 44.8. So a couple of evenly matched teams here this evening. And we're about 7 minutes away from introduction of the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. We're going to step aside. We'll come back with our players to watch and keys to the game. It's District 10 playoff basketball on your daily local in the YDL Sports Network. Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
The Warren Forest High Ed Council has exciting winter classes right here in our community. Learn welding hands-on with expert instructors. Earn your PA auto inspection certification. Get creative with digital drawing and painting. And students, don't miss our free scholarship workshop. Plus, High Ed is looking for community members to teach their own hobbies and talents. Classes fill fast, so register today at high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. Welcome back to the Casella pregame show. Reminder, our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. Brian Hagberg with you here in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth at the Haggerty Family Event Center. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And we'll take a look now at our Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry players to watch. You can find out about all the great benefits to chamber membership online at wccbi.org. We'll start first for the 11 seed Warren, our WCCBI player to watch for the Dragons tonight. Look for Lucas Thrift to have a big game. Was a little bit quiet in Warren's win on Tuesday as Logan Chrissy put up a big game for the Dragons, and I expect to see Fairview try to limit Chrissy's scoring potential, which means Thrift and others are going to have to step up. So our WCCBI player to watch for the Dragons is Lucas Thrift. And for Fairview, our WCCBI player to watch is Tyler DeVecchio. Comes in as the Tigers' leading scorer at 16.7 points per game, and as we mentioned, they're coming in off a bye, and so when you start the postseason, you expect your best players to be your best players, and so he is our WCCBI player to watch for the Tigers. And now for the Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And touched on it just a second ago, key for Fairview in this one is to try to find a way to limit Logan Chrissy's offensive output, make the Dragons go to Thrift, McMeans, Eaton, and others to put points on the board. And for Warren, their key to the game, play defense the way they did on Tuesday night against the Eagles. Again, another stout performance in the first half, limited Grove City's leading scorer, Brent Fisher, just 2 field goals in that first half, and allowed them to open up a lead and come away with a 12-point victory. So that will just about do it for our Casella pregame show as the teams are heading to their respective benches. Our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance to start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And so we're a little less than 30 seconds away from the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. And away we go. And so again, this is a District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Number 3 Fairview taking on number 11 Warren. And we will introduce the starting lineup for the Warren Dragons first. First, our WCCBI player to watch, number 1, Lucas Thrift. Number 5, Logan Chrissy. Number 13, Jacob McMeans. Number 20, Alan Eaton. And number 32, David Manning. The starters for Jeff Burdine and the Dragons here this evening. And now let's get the starting lineup for the Fairview Tigers. Number 4, Alex Price. Number 10, Owen Minnick. Number 11, Anthony Laboda. Number 14, Ben Iskala. And our WCCBI player to watch, number 24, Tyler DeVecchio. The starting lineup for Coach Pat Flaherty and the Tigers here tonight. And a little Warren flavor on the Fairview bench. Tim Blystone, one of the assistant coaches for the Tigers. A familiar name for those of you familiar with Warren sports. And so it will be David Manning at midcourt for Warren for the opening tip. And he will be met by DeVecchio. Ball is up and we're underway. Opening tip is controlled by the Dragons. They will be shooting at the basket to the right of our AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth here tonight to start this game. Alan Eaton with it on the far wing. Swings up to McMeans. Over to Manning. Out for Thrift. And back to Eaton. Manning kicks it over to McMeans in the corner. Quick pass to Eaton on the wing. And now Thrift will reset. He gets it back to Eaton. Eaton dishes off for Manning. Manning had a bit of a lane. Tigers close. Now it's Chrissy on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Manning. And Warren will reset. Thrift on the near wing. Up to Chrissy up top. He'll back out past the volleyball line. Give it over to Eaton on the far wing. McMeans, top of the key, fake to 3. Swings it to Chrissy this side now. Thrift can't get the three-pointer to go, and DeVecchio comes away with the rebound. DeVecchio gives off to Iskala, and then they swing it back over to Minnick. Back up top for Price. And driving open lane is Iskala for Fairview. First points of this one. Eaton top of the key for McMeans. Now Chrissy going to try to drive. Gets it back up. McMeans top of the key for 3. Rims out. Rebound kicked around. Fairview comes away with it. Minnick on the board. Gets over to Laboda. Back for Minnick. Now Iskala goes baseline. Reverse lay-in is good. Back-to-back buckets for Iskala. Thrift on the wing, guarded by DeVecchio. Gets it over to Chrissy. Chrissy
Finds Thrift, a little mid-range jumper. That rims out. And Iskala on the rebound. In corner for Price now. DeVecchio on the wing. Little turnaround jumper. He got it. And Jeff Burdine going to take our first Ross Becker Insurance time out of the ballgame. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round-robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game.
Back here at the Haggerty Family Event Center out of that Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. So Fairview with 6 quick points has a 6-0 lead, 5:15 to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Landon Wood has checked into the game for Warren, number 33. Now Chrissy going to try a 3, and he hits it. Much needed bucket for the Dragons there. DeVecchio swings over to Minnick. Up top, Price to answer. Comes up short. Thrift rebounds. Winner of this game will take on either number 2 Sharon or number 7 Gerard. That game was tipping about the same time as this one. But this is not a winner-go-home situation, as 5 4A teams will enter the PIAA tournament. So the loser will still play on Thursday as McMeans takes a 3 from the wing and hits it, and we're tied at 6. As District 10 will have to play a 5th place consolation bracket to get all those teams squared away for the state tournament. So both of these teams going to be back in action on Tuesday regardless, as Iskala gets his 6th point of the first Elwood National Forge first quarter. 8-6 Fairview leads at exactly 4 minutes. And Chrissy gets it in the corner to Wood, right in front of the Fairview student section. Baseline Thrift. Little floater's good. Iskala swings over to Minnick. DeVecchio for 3 is off the mark and out of bounds. So it'll be Wood to bring it up the floor for the Dragons. 3:25 left, Elwood National Forge first quarter, and it's taken away there by Laboda. And Laboda's got a wide open lane and an easy layup. Wood across midcourt, gets it to Eaton. Near side, up top for McMeans. Thrift going to try a 3. Just grazed the front of the rim. And Laboda with the rebound. Gets it up to Minnick. Minnick kicks it out to DeVecchio, and he's blocked by Thrift, but tipped back to DeVecchio for the bucket. DeVecchio for 2. Wood across midcourt, had a little trouble with the ball there. Gets it to Eaton. Eaton tries to go to the baseline, runs into traffic. Bring it back up top for Thrift. Thrift gives off to Chrissy. Chrissy backs out past the volleyball service line. Now drives, dishes to McMean, corner 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound tipped around. DeVecchio gathers, then nearly lost it to McMeans. Now Iskala back the other way. Fakes, drives. Kicks out to Laboda. Minnick for 3. Off the back of the rim. Chrissy might have got a piece of that one. So we're under 2 minutes to go in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Wood swings over to Thrift. Chrissy goes baseline, dishes back. McMeans, step back 3. Hit it. Final 90 seconds, Elwood National Forge first quarter. Ishkala with it for the Tigers. Gets it to Laboda. Back to Ishkala, who draws a foul. That goes on McMeans. That's our first foul of this ball game. Ishkala will shoot a pair. First, rolls around and falls. Number 30, Braden Hennessy in for Fairview. Number 23 and number 24, Jackson Thrift and Colin Zadarko into the game for Warren. Ishkala's second shot. Up and in. Back to a 3-point Fairview advantage. 1:20 to go, Elwood National Forge first quarter. District 10 Class 4A boys quarterfinal. Wood gives off to Jackson Thrift and Chrissy. And Chrissy will back out. Spins in the paint. Fadeaway is well short. Zadarko there for the putback, though. Final 50 seconds. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Fairview leading by 1. DeVecchio far wing is taken away by McMeans, trying to get it up to Chrissy, but it's poked out of bounds. I believe that was Price that got a piece of that. And good play there by Fairview, because if Price doesn't knock that out of bounds, McMeans has Chrissy streaking down the middle of the court, would have had a wide open look. So now Wood gives off to Chrissy. Warren trying to take its first lead of the game with 30 seconds left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Thrift now back out for Wood. Dishes over to McMeans. McMeans has a little trouble. Price all over him. Gives back to Thrift with 17. Thrift. Chrissy on the wing for 3. Buries it. And Warren leads for the first time with 12 seconds to go. Final 5. It's Laboda. And Laboda's blocked away by Wood. Chrissy fires a desperation heave at the buzzer, nowhere near close. And we head to the second quarter. Warren leading Fairview 16-14, District 10, Class 4A boys quarterfinal. We'll be back with the second quarter on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Fairview begins the Verischetti Holding second quarter with the basketball, trailing Warren 16-14. Price gets it to Hennessy. Hennessy into the lane, runs into traffic. This is Price, Hennessy, Ishkala, Laboda, and DeVecchio out for the Tigers. Ishkala with it on the wing, gets it to DeVecchio, top of the key. Now back for Laboda. In the corner, goes baseline. Kicks out for Ishkala. And gets it into Hennessy, who lays it up and in. And it's Wood, Eaton, Lucas Thrift, Jackson Thrift, and Chrissy out on the floor for the Dragons to start this Verischetti Holding second quarter. Jackson Thrift in the corner, spins, dishes out. Chrissy, Wood in the corner. Finds Eaton on the baseline. Now back up for Chrissy on the wing. Back to Eaton, corner 3. Off the rim, Lucas Thrift on the rebound. Chrissy for three. Nothing but net. His third of the game. Fifth of the game for the Dragons. Hennessy goes up top to DeVecchio. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul called on Warren. And it's called on Wood, and it's steal the other way. Chrissy off the glass, but can't get it, but Eaton's right there for the easy putback. Iskla in the corner. Swings up top to Hennessy. Price all the way around the other corner to Laboda. Now DeVecchio on the wing. Price trying to work on Chrissy. Begging for a foul and is not going to get one. And swing it over to Laboda. Going to try a corner three. He got it. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Centered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son Incorporated. Find out more, VerischettiHoldings.com. Chrissy tried to answer. Three bounced a couple of times off the rim and then into the hands of the Tigers, who bring it back the other way, trailing by 2, 5:30 to go. Verischetti Holdings second quarter, District 10 Class 4A boys quarterfinal. And Hennessy tried to go inside to DeVecchio and too high and out of bounds to the Dragons. Again, both of these teams will play Tuesday regardless of the result here. The winner will get the winner of Sharon and Girard. The loser will get the loser of that game. District 10 sends 5 teams this year out of 4A to the state tournament. So both teams will play on after this one as Laboda picks off Chrissy's pass, gets it up to Iskala. Iskala runs into traffic, gets a shot away. No good. Chrissy on the rebound, has Lucas Thrift out in front. He's too strong off the glass, and Laboda gets the board. Tried to go inside to DeVecchio, and it's tipped away twice by Chrissy, and then to Thrift. Chrissy on the near wing, gets up top to Jackson Thrift. Over to Wood, now Lucas at top of the key. Swings far side to Chrissy. Chrissy's got a bit of a lane, the little floater's no good, and Hennessy gets the rebound. Hennessy was there to make Chrissy adjust in midair. And now Hennessy driving on Jackson Thrift and draws a foul. That's his first, team second. As number 21, Dominic List, and number 25, Mason Stafford on the floor for Fairview now. And the inbound nearly poked away. Iskala able to haul it in, gets it up to Price. Now DeVecchio. Back for Price on the wing. He's going to try a three, top of the key. Long, and Iskala skies in, gets the rebound, runs into all kinds of traffic, and draws a foul on Wood. That's Wood's second, team's third, and Iskala heads to the line for the second time tonight.
Strike for the Tigers. Iskala shooting 2.
Couple of shots coming with 3:54 to go. Verischetti Holdings second quarter. First shot is up and in. David Manning and Jacob McMeans check back in for Wood and Jackson Thrift. Iskala second shot coming, trying to tie things up just past the midpoint of the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. And it goes off the back of the rim, so Warren maintains the 1-point advantage. Chrissy will bring it up the floor. Dishes off to Thrift. Eaton near wing. Runs into traffic and travels. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And List gives it right back with a travel the other way. It looked like there was some confusion there between him and Price as they were trying to run a play, and List went to pass, and then Price ran by him, and as List turned, he picked up the pivot foot. So Dragons have the ball again, 3:15 to go in the first half, leading by 1. This District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Eaton gets it to Thrift. Down low for Chrissy. And Chrissy looking for some help, kicks it back up top for Thrift. Over to Eaton on the far wing now. Eaton has some space. It closes quickly, and it's tipped away by List to Ishkla. And now Fairview chance to retake the lead. List gives off to Price. Price thought about the jumper, instead gives back to List, who nearly falls down, but gets it over to Ishkla. Now DeVecchio. Near corner, Stafford. Inside, DeVecchio off the glass and in. And Fairview back in front by a point. 2:20 to go, Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Eaton near wing. Goes baseline. Well, turnaround jumper's good.
That's Alan Eaton. Eaton with the hoop.
List brings it across midcourt for the Tigers. Gets it over to Stafford. Now DeVecchio swings it back for Ishkala. And trying to go back to DeVecchio. Nearly goes out of play, but Price able to track it down. Now Ishkala on the wing for three is off the front of the rim. McMeans on the rebound. McMeans will hand off to Chrissy. Thrift on the wing. Thought about a three. Instead, he'll just dribble, give over to Eaton on the far side. Eaton back near side for Thrift. Now over to Chrissy. Chrissy's got a lane, puts it up off the glass and in.
Logan Chrissy.
First field goal for Chrissy that wasn't of the three-point variety. Comes with just over a minute to go. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Dragons leading by 3. List drives baseline, dishes off, tried to get to Ishkala. It's picked off by Thrift. Outlets to Manning, looking for Chrissy. Has Eaton wide open under the basket for the easy bucket.
Eaton from Chrissy.
6 points in the quarter for Eaton now. List working on McMeans. Crossed him up. Tried to go inside to DeVecchio. He somehow comes away with it, gets a shot off, but it's short. And McMeans comes up with a rebound, and Thrift and DeVecchio collide, and both are a little slow to get back to their feet. And Thrift still seems to be having some trouble. And now shakes his head over at the Warren trainer, says, no, I'm okay. But so Jackson Thrift and Zadarko back on the floor for Warren with 32 and a half to go. McMeans to inbound far sideline. Dragons leading by 5. District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Winner goes to the semifinal. Loser heads down to the 5th place bracket. Chrissy near side with 20, working on Ishkala. Nearly lost it, gets it to McMeans in the corner. Now back for Chrissy, up to Lucas Thrift with 13. He'll give back to Chrissy. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Ishkala working on Chrissy. Chrissy gets away, pull-up jumper. Can't bank it home. Ishkala rebounds with 3 to midcourt. Up for Stafford, who lays it. No, too strong off the glass at the buzzer. And we head to the half with Warren leading Fairview 27-22. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
And welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Your score at the half here from the Haggerty Family Event Center. 11th seeded Warren leading 3rd seed Fairview 27-22. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. We'll start with our Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tionesta would make a great gift for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club, 3 miles south of Tionesta, online, hunterstation.com. So Fairview got out to a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Warren takes a timeout, and then the Dragons doubled up the Tigers the rest of the way, took a 16-14 lead into the second quarter. And Warren able to put some pressure on late and gets a 5-point advantage here at the half. Our halftime stats are brought to you by the Warren Forest High Ed Council. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to find out more. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. And we'll start first with Fairview has 22 first half points, 14 in the first, 8 in the second. Ben Ichkala leading the way with 9 points. Tyler DeVecchio with 6, 5 for Anthony Laboda, and 2 for Braden Hennessy, the 22 first half points for the Tigers. Warren scored 27 first half points, 16 in the first, 11 in the second. Logan Chrissy leading the way with 11 points, 6 each for Jacob McMeans and Alan Eaton, and 2 each for Lucas Thrift and Colin Zadarko, the 27 First half points for the Dragons. And now for our Rehab Center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Kittanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. Visit them online at rehabcenters.com, and that's center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. And first for Fairview, their halftime adjustment, got to find a way to get the ball into DeVecchio's hands more. Came into this one averaging just under 17 points a game, held to 6 in the first half. And the Tigers are going to have to lean on their leading scorer a little bit if they're going to come back and win this ball game. And for Warren, continue to apply the defensive pressure. They were able to generate some turnovers and turn a couple of those into some points, and they'll have to continue doing that here in the second half if they want to continue this Cinderella run through the postseason. We'll be back with third quarter action on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. The Warren Forest.
Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. Brian Hagberg with you here in the AGI Industry Source Containers broadcast booth at the Haggerty Family Event Center. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. And so 11-seeded Warren leading third seed Fairview 27-22. Dragons will start the Acrisure third quarter with the basketball. It's McMeans, Chrissy, Eaton, Lucas Thrift, and Jackson Thrift on the floor to start the second half for the Dragons. Ichkala, Minnick, Laboda, DeVecchio, and Price out for the Tigers. So Jackson Thrift goes inside. Chrissy underneath, kicks out. McMeans for three. Rims out. Minnick on the rebound. DeVecchio gives off to Ichkala. Finds Laboda in the corner. Up top for Minnick. Back for Ichkala near side over to Price. And Price, a little confusion there as DeVecchio was trying to set a screen and Price tried to pass to him, and Eaton comes away with the turnover. And now Lucas Thrift has it. And he'll dish off to Jackson. And Jackson looking for some space and tried to hold the pivot foot, could not, as he was looking for Chrissy. And just as Jackson went to pass to him, Chrissy decided to cut, and Jackson tried to hold up, but could not do it. So Tigers regain possession here. 1 minute gone in the Acrisure third quarter. Ichkala and Price up top. Minnick back for Price, going to try a deep three. Off the rim, rebound kicked around, and Chrissy comes away with it, has numbers, gets it to Lucas Thrift, poked away from behind by Laboda. Good get back defensively for Laboda to stop the fast break. Eaton on the baseline to inbound. Gets it to McMeans, tries a corner three. It rims out again. Chrissy's there for the rebound. Putback is short, but he draws a foul on DeVecchio. No, excuse me, they call it on Ichkala, 14 instead of 24. That is the first foul called against the Tigers here tonight and sends Chrissy to the free throw line. He hits the first. Second off the rim. Lucas Thrift rebounds for a second. It's kicked away and knocked out of play. And they say last touch by Warren, so it will be Fairview basketball. I believe that was Ichkala who knocked it away from Lucas Thrift. Now Ichkala gets it to DeVecchio. That's Price. Price goes baseline. Reverse layup, can't get it to go, but DeVecchio comes in, takes the rebound away, and then gets hammered by Lucas Thrift.
Dragon foul on number 1, Lucas.
It's the first on Thrift. And sends DeVecchio to the line. And hits the first. And it's good on the second. 2 for 2 trip for DeVecchio. Thrift brings it across midcourt. It's 2 minutes gone by in this Acrisure third quarter. Eaton gives off to Lucas Thrift. Finds Eaton. Thought about the three, and instead he'll bring it back up top. Gets it to Chrissy on the near wing. Thrift on the far side for three. Buried it. Lucas Thrift with the three. Laboda dishes over to DeVecchio. Faked, gets by, puts up a floater. Is no good. Jackson Thrift on the rebound. Fairview fans wanted a foul. Looked like Lucas Thrift might have got away with a little bit of a jersey grab there. Now Jackson hands off to Chrissy. Chrissy drives a little too strong off the glass. And Fairview's got numbers the other way. Ichkala gets bumped out of bounds and will head to the free throw line. And that'll be the second on Lucas Thrift.
Lucas Thrift, his second personal foul, second team foul. shoot 2.
Iskala's first shot is up and in. Second shot coming is good. And now Fairview in a bit of a press here as Iskala backs off after they get it inbounded to Chrissy. Chrissy brings it across with 5 minutes to go, Acrisure third quarter. Chrissy gives over to Eaton on the far side, guarded there by Laboda. And Eaton draws a foul as Laboda had a little too much body.
Tiger foul on number 11, Anthony Laboda.
That's his first, team second. Eaton will inbound under his own basket. Goes up top to McMeans. Swings over to Jackson. Now back to Eaton, and Jackson spins. Just back out for Eaton. He'll bring it up top and over to Chrissy. Now Jackson again on the near wing. Back up top for Chrissy. McMeans far side. Lucas in the corner for three. Rims it home.
Lucas Smith for 3.
34-26, Warren leads, 4:15 to go. Acrisure third quarter, District 10 Class 4A boys quarterfinal. DeVecchio with the answer. That was a big bucket for the Tigers. Just their second three-pointer of the game is Eaton's got an open lane and gets called for the charge. Good take there by Minnick. Eaton had an open look after Laboda went for a steal and took himself out of the play.
Dragon foul on number 20, Alan Eaton. That's Eaton's first, team third.
And then Minnick stepped in and took the charge. So Eaton picks up his first. Warren's team third here with 3:45 left in the Acrisure third quarter. Dragons leading by 5. Winner goes to the Class 4A semifinal. Loser heads to the 5th place bracket. Pull-up jumper from Minnick is well short, but DeVecchio's there for the rebound and putback. And DeVecchio starting to heat up, has 7 points in this quarter. Had just 6 in the entire first half. Chrissy dishes off to Eaton on the far side. And Eaton tried to give it to Jackson. It's taken away by Minnick. And then blocked by Eaton on the other end. So Wood comes in for Eaton. And it's still a 3-point game with 3:08 to go. Acrisure third quarter. Boda to inbound, finds Minnick wide open, and then it's blocked by McMeans, but the rebound comes loose. Ishkala has it. It's taken away by Chrissy. Wood up to Jackson Thrift. Spins. Somehow kept his feet and got a shot away, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Tigers. Laboda met at midcourt by McMeans. Laboda, a little crossover, finds Price in the corner. He goes baseline and gets the friendly roll to make it a 1-point game. Fairview nearly all the way back from the 5-point deficit. Jackson Thrift with it now. Dishes to Chrissy. Over to Lucas on the far wing. Now to Jackson. He spins, puts up a wild shot off the glasses. No good. Ishkala on the rebound. Tigers back quickly the other way. Dishes to Minnick. Corner for Price. Back to Minnick on the wing. And he travels. Less than 2 minutes to go. Acrisure third quarter. Warren clinging to a 1-point lead here. District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Wood gets it across midcourt. Working on Laboda. Finds Lucas Thrift. He takes it all the way, but ran into some traffic and the shot was short, and then Thrift comes over and hacks DeVecchio to pick up his third personal foul. Team's fourth with 1:40 left in the Acrisure third quarter. And Zadarko will come in for Lucas Thrift. And Eaton back on the floor for McMeans. So again, Fairview chance to retake the lead. Minnick over to Price. Price on the near wing. Gets it to Laboda. Laboda going to take a three, is well short. Goes right to Wood. Wood slows up with 1:20 to go in the Acrisure third quarter. Gives to Chrissy. Chrissy surveys, pulls back out, finds Wood in the corner. Inside to Zadarko. Zadarko working on DeVecchio. Gets a shot off. A little strong off the glass. And Ishkala rebounds. And Fairview going to take a Rossbecker Insurance timeout. We'll take it with them. This is the District 10 playoffs on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Back out of that Rossbecker Insurance timeout taken by Fairview. Tigers trailing Warren 33-34, 105 to play. Acrisure third quarter, District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Rossbecker Insurance Group with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossbecker.com. That's Rossbecker. DeVecchio up top to Ishkala. Gets over to Price far wing. Now back to DeVecchio. Turnaround jumper's no good. Jackson Thrift rebounds. Outlets to Chrissy with 45 seconds. Both teams gotten a little cold from the field here late in the third quarter. Chrissy dishes over to Eaton near side. He brings it back up top. Over for Jackson Thrift. Thrift spins. Kicks out to Eaton in the wing. He fakes, drives, and DeVecchio altered the shot. I don't think he got a full block there, but now it's Laboda back for Minnick. And Fairview going to hold for the final shot here with 12 seconds. Laboda to DeVecchio with 9. Price on the wing. Back to DeVecchio. Going to take a three. Too long. Chrissy is just going to hold on to it. And Warren will take a 1-point lead into the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. We'll be back on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Welcome into the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter here from the Haggerty Family Event Center. District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Brian Hagberg with you here as 11th seeded Warren leading 3-seed Fairview 34-33. Dragons will start the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter with the basketball. McMeans inbounds to Wood. Also Eaton, Chrissy, and Lucas Thrift on the floor for the Dragons. Minnick, Ishkala, Laboda, DeVecchio, and Price out for the Tigers. Wood inside to Thrift. Thrift. Fade away. Got it.
That's Lucas Smith. Smith with the hoop.
Laboda back the other way. Gives to Price. Up top for DeVecchio. Inside for Minnick. Lets the traffic clear. Now swings near wing to Laboda. Back up top for Ishkala. They swing it all the way around to Price in the far corner. Laboda going to drive. Loses the handle, and McMeans comes up with it. Outlets to Wood. Up for Thrift. Cross court for Eaton. Touch pass to Chrissy. Chrissy fakes, drives, Euros, and gets it to go.
Love it, Chrissy. Chrissy with the bucket.
Minnick over to Price. Back for Minnick in the corner. Tried to go inside to DeVecchio, and it's lost out of bounds as McMeans stepped in the passing lane. Number 30, Braden Hennessy, back in the game for Fairview as Minnick will take a seat. 6:40 to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. Wood to McMeans near side. To Eaton up top for Chrissy. Chrissy drives, dishes out. Eaton corner three. Can't get it to go. Thrift tips the rebound to himself. Dishes out to McMeans up top. Chrissy for three. He's short. Laboda gets the board. Gets a screen from DeVecchio. Swings over to Hennessy. Now back for Laboda. Near corner, Ishkala. Tried to go baseline, and Chrissy took it away from him. Picked his pocket. Chrissy dishes over. McMeans on the wing for three. Buried it. And Fairview going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout and talk things over. We'll take it with them. This is the District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
At Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online, pottercountycamping.com. 5:54 to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. 11th seeded Warren leading number 3 Fairview 41-33. Second time the Dragons have had an 8-point lead in this game as it's taken away inside by McMeans. And Thrift brings it across midcourt. DeVecchio all over him. Thrift looking for some help now. Finds Chrissy, kind of. Ishkala nearly poked it away. And Jeff Burdine gets a Ross Becker Insurance timeout before anything more could happen on that possession. We'll stay here through this Ross Becker Insurance timeout. So it is an 8-point lead. Dragons have the basketball. Possession arrow pointing at Fairview. Each team has 3 timeouts left. 5:31 to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. No team fouls yet for either team in this fourth quarter. Been a pretty clean game from that perspective. Fairview didn't even pick up a personal foul until the second half. I want to let you know tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And a reminder, we'll be right back here with you tomorrow afternoon as the Eisenhower girls take on Greenville in the District 10 Class 3A quarterfinals. We're partnering with our friends from Deej Experience to bring you live video coverage of that one. It is the second game of a 4-game slate here, so airtime will be approximately 15 minutes before tip-off, which is scheduled for 12:30. We're also going to partner with our friends at Deej for the District 10 Class 3A Boys Championship game on Tuesday. Site and time to be announced, but it is top-seeded Eisenhower taking on Corey. And it should be a whale of a ball game there between the Beavers and the Knights. But 5:25 to go in regulation for this one between the Dragons and the Tigers. Warren leading by 8. Thrift looking for help, gets it to McMeans. Eaton on the wing. Back up top for McMeans. Over to Chrissy. Chrissy gets a screen from Thrift. And then comes back up top. Ishkala all over Chrissy. Chrissy into traffic. Gets it to McMeans. McMeans will pull up jumper. Got it. Largest lead of the game for either team. It's 10 for Warren. And Hennessy, as McMeans on the other end, is fired up. Just drew a charge on Hennessy. That is his first foul of the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. And little pause here as they wipe the sweat off the floor after McMeans took the tumble. 4:45 left in this one. And hopefully my voice holds out after that double overtime thriller we had here last night between the Knights and the Braves. Fantastic ball game. If you didn't hear it, go back, give it a listen on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Chrissy drives, dishes, Thrift, jumper. Off the mark, Chrissy with the putback. Price quickly back the other way. Back out for Laboda, over to Ishkala. Has Hennessy wide open on the baseline. His shot rims out. DeVecchio there for the rebound. And the bucket for Fairview, their first of this fourth quarter. And McMean's going to call a timeout as Fairview then went into a press. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Back here at the Haggerty Family Events Center, Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. 4:04 to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter, District 10 Class 4A quarterfinal. Number 11, Warren leading number 3, Fairview, 45-35. Dragons have the basketball after a DeVecchio layup. Tigers in a press now as they need to cut into this lead. Thrift has it, working on DeVecchio. Making his way up the court, nearly taken away, and Thrift gets it. Now it's tipped off, and Laboda comes up with it. Laboda draws a foul on the other end, and he will head to the line and shoot two. Wood picks up his third. That's Warren's first of this fourth quarter.
Dragon foul number 33, Landon Wood. Wood's third, team first.
And so Laboda to the line, shoot a pair. Try to trim the lead back to single digits. And first shot rims out. Second shot coming here for Laboda. You got it. And again, Tiger's going to be in a press here. McMeans on the baseline, looking for somebody, gets it into Wood. Wood immediately doubled. Now back for McMeans. And McMeans hesitates. Back for Wood, up top for Eaton. could not haul it in. It goes out of bounds. And Warren having some trouble with this Fairview press right now. 3:35 to go. Tigers trying to claw their way back in it. Hennessy on the far wing. Up top, DeVecchio. Near side, Ishkala. Up top, Price for three. Off the front of the rim. Wood on the rebound. Hennessy with them all the way up the court. And we've got a whistle. And Hennessy's going to get called for a foul. That's his second, team second. And Jackson Thrift back on the floor for Warren for Eaton. McMeans to inbound on the far side. Gets it to Jackson Thrift. Doubled, looking for Wood. He finds him. Lucas Thrift in the corner for three. Well over the rim. And then McMeans fouls Price. Second on McMeans. Second team foul for Warren. 3 minutes to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. Warren leading by 9. Ishkala near wing gets it to Laboda. Inside DeVecchio. Had an open look and then it's taken away by Chrissy, who nearly lost it. And it's going to be a jump ball. And so possession arrow gives it to Fairview. And Chrissy was trying to call a timeout, and just as he went to signal, Laboda came in and put his hands on the ball and got the tie up. So Laboda inbounds to Price. 2:45 to go. Price back for Laboda near wing. Up top to Vecchio. Back to Price. Ishkala drives. Taken away by Chrissy. And then Price fouls Chrissy. Stops the fast break. First on Price, third on the Tigers with 2:31 to go. Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. McMeans on the near sideline. Gets it into Wood. Guarded by Hennessy. Over to Chrissy. Jackson Thrift. Back for Chrissy. Back to Jackson. In the corner for Lucas. Just saved it. Nearly went out of bounds. Now they go back up top for Jackson. Wood. On the far wing, he's going to be doubled. Trying to go cross court. Just gets it to McMeans. Jackson Thrift now in the key to Chrissy. And Chrissy called for a travel. .202 left. Fairview basketball. Tigers trailing by 9. Trip to the District 10 4A semifinal on the line. Winner gets either Sharon or Girard. Loser gets the loser of that game in the 5th place bracket. And Hennessy on the near wing. Tried to go inside to Price. Instead swings up to Laboda. He goes cross court for Ishkala. Ishkala drives the baseline. Gets a shot away. It's over the rim. And Chrissy rebounds. Outlets to Wood. And Chrissy's hurt. I think he might have got looks like maybe he got the wind knocked out of him, or maybe hit a little bit lower than that. Yeah, he got hit a little bit lower than that. That's the he gave the telltale sign there. Is Chrissy going to take a minute to well, either way, I guess he got the wind knocked out of him. But yeah, that's the kind of pain you don't want with 98 seconds left in a district quarterfinal game. So now McMeans on the baseline gets it into Chrissy, and Chrissy is fouled by Ishkala. That's his second. Team's fourth. Next one will put Warren at the free throw line.
Tiger foul number 14, Ben Ishkala. That's his second personal foul, 4th team foul.
So McMeans near sideline gets it into Chrissy. And they double. Chrissy gets it to Wood. Wood will get it across midcourt. Back to Chrissy. Chrissy has a lane, dishes off to Wood, and Wood's going to kill some more clock. Goes up top for Jackson Thrift. 1:20 to go. Thrift back to Wood, wide open. Inside to Lucas. Kicks out McMeans for three. Rims out. Rebound tipped around through Lucas. Thrift with the putback. Laboda with a minute to go. Price for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Lucas Thrift. Out to Chrissy with 52 seconds. Up to Wood. Jackson. McMeans wide open. Can't get it to go. Price quickly back. Has Hennessy with him. Takes it himself. Is rejected by Chrissy. Outlets to Lucas Thrift, who lays it up and in. 30 seconds left. Price corner three. Rims out. Chrissy on the rebound. McMeans up to Lucas Thrift with 19. And Warren is starting to celebrate as the Dragons will continue to wear the glass slipper in this District 10 Class 4A tournament. The 11th seeded Dragons knock off number 3 Fairview 49-36, and they head to the semifinals on Tuesday. We'll step aside for a quick minute, come back with our Icy Ink post-game show. High school basketball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Welcome into the Icy Ink post-game show. Your final here from the Haggerty Family Event Center. Number 11, Warren knocks off number 3, Fairview, 49-36. Dragons will play in the District 10 class for a semifinal on Tuesday. Site and time to be determined. And I'm going to tell you what, folks, I certainly hope we get a doubleheader somewhere, whether it be here, whether it be at Edinburgh, but where we get a Warren semifinal matchup and an Eisenhower championship game against Corey. Could be some fantastic basketball in Warren County on Tuesday night. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Visit them online, icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. We'll start with our Hunter Station Golf Club game summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, online, hunterstation.com. Fairview got out to an early lead, 6-0 run for the Tigers. Warren came back, doubled up the Tigers the rest of the way in that first quarter, took a 16-14 lead into the second. They extended the lead to 5 at the half. Fairview clawed its way back in it, cut the deficit to 1 going into the fourth quarter, and then that Dragon defense clamped down on the Tigers, held Fairview to 3, just 3 points in the fourth quarter as Warren continues its march in this District 10 tournament. They head to the Class 4A semifinal on Tuesday. Fairview, again, still in it. They'll play on Tuesday as well in the 5th place bracket. And if I get an opportunity, I'll try to see if we can check in on that Sharon Gerard ball game here. Let's see, at the end of the third quarter, Sharon up 11, 31-20. That was about 5 minutes ago. So Warren will face the winner of that game and Fairview will take on the loser in the 5th place bracket. Our final game stats are brought to you by the Warren Forest High Ed Council. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to find out more. We'll start first with Fairview scored 36 total points, 14 in the first, 8 in the second, 11 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. Ben Ichkala leads the way, Tyler DeVecchio leads the way with 15 points. Ichkala with 11, 6 for Anthony Laboda, and 2 each for Alex Price and Braden Hennessy, the 36 total points for the Tigers. Warren finishes with 49 total points. They scored 16 in the first, 11 in the second, 7 in the third, and 15 in the fourth. Logan Chrissy leads the way with 16. Lucas Thrift right behind with 14, 11 for Jacob McMeans, 6 for Alan Eaton, and 2 for Colin Zadarko, the 49 total points for the Dragons. And our Icy Ink player of the game going to be Lucas Thrift tonight. Came alive in the second half, scored 12 points, knocked down a couple of big threes in the third, and then had some key buckets in that decisive fourth quarter for the Dragons. Congratulations to Lucas Thrift, our Icy Ink player of the game. And again, folks, stay tuned. We will be right back here with you tomorrow in a little less than 16 hours from now. We'll be back here in the Haggerty Family Event Center as it's District 10 Class 3A Girls Quarterfinal, number 4 Eisenhower, number 5 Greenville. We'll be partnering with our friends from Deej Experience to give you live video coverage of that game. Again, approximately 15 minutes before the scheduled or before tip-off, which is scheduled for 12:30, is the second game of a 4-game slate. So stay tuned. We'll be on the air 12:30-ish probably tomorrow. Thank you all so much for listening tonight. This is Brian Hagberg on your Daily Local, the YDL Sports Network, saying we'll see you right back here tomorrow afternoon, and enjoy your weekend.